The trial of Julia Wandelt and Karen Spragg has started. So, for those of you who do not know, Julia is the woman who has been stalking and harassing the McCanns, telling them that she is Maddie McCann. And having looked at some of the information, it's way worse than we thought or we were even aware of. And the things we were aware of were bad enough. Karen Spragg is on trial alongside Julia for stalking as well, and it can be argued that Karen Spragg helped and encouraged Julia to pursue the McCanns and also quite a few other people on social media. Now, the prosecutors for this case said to the jury and was very clear that Julia Wandelt is not Maddie McCann. And according to the reporters who were in the courtroom, this saw her to get visibly upset and crying in the courtroom. The jury heard how Maddie's sister was sent images by Julia. They were altered and they were designed to try and convince Amelie that Julia was Maddie and to look at them and to see that there was the connection there and that they were indeed related. The prosecutor also said that the jurors were told that there is an unequivocal scientific evidence that Julia from Lubin in southwest Poland has no familial link to the McCanns, despite her claims of the memories that she says that she has of the girl's childhood and the disappearance. The prosecution then said that Julia's contention was that she was abducted, and this went over 2.5 years, and she was abducted and taken to Poland, where she was then told the people that she had as her parents were her parents, and she was claiming that they weren't. That's despite the fact that Julia looks like her mum. Now, the prosecution has informed the jury that Julia is not the same age as Maddie McCann, so nothing gives you the right to pursue and stalk people just because you want to bend them to your will and do the things that you want them to do or request. There could have been a legitimate belief by Julia that she was Madeline McCann at the time, at the time of her approaching and contacting the McCanns. However, at the time that Maddie disappeared, Julia is not of the same age. Now, Julia had obtained several images of Maddie McCann and manipulated many images, and we saw all that in the past. Now, we heard some of the calls that Julia made to the McCanns. We heard her stalking the McCanns when the phone was in the pocket of, I believe, Karen Spragg, and the jurors were told that Julia had contacted or called and messaged Kate McCann over 60 times in one day. 60 times. She also contacted Amelie and said, I need you to believe me, Amelie. Maybe inside your heart you know, and again was obviously stalking Maddie's siblings too. Julia also tried to claim that she knew things that only Maddie and Jerry would know,